Don't be afraid to fail. You have the ability to live your life to the fullest. Discipline the way you're thinking. Find the resilience to overcome failure. Join me today as I talk about how to reinvent yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. Hey everyone, Milton at ManOnAMission. Thanks so much for joining me today. So glad that you came back for another episode of something great here at ManOnAMission. So today I want to complete part 3 of our series, Reinventing Yourself. Part 3 is don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. So let's just do a quick recap. Part 1 in Reinventing Yourself is understanding when it's time to make a change. When you're having a hard time, struggling, trying to get going, trying to get yourself motivated, it may be time to make a change. Now, part 2 dealt with changing your mindset. What is your mind focused on? What are you focusing on as you're trying to get this business going, to make it successful, to make it thrive? How is your mindset? Are you positive? Are you negative? You have to change your mindset. So today we're going to talk about something really important, and that is don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. When most people think about failing, they always want to give up. I can't do it. I don't have the energy, the strength. I'm not smart enough. I'm not good enough to do it. But that's not the truth. Don't be afraid to fail means you need to find the resilience that you need when you fail to get back up and to do it again until you can get it right. Find that resilience that says, this is what I want to do. I know this is what I want to do. I know this is what I'm supposed to do. So let me get it done. Find that resilience within yourself to get it done. Now again, you guys know me, I'm a country boy. I'm from the country. My grandfather raised us a lot. He taught us all the things about the farm. I'm going to tell you a quick little story about something where we had to learn not to be afraid to fail. Now part of growing up on the farm is taking care of the animals. And one thing that each of us was taught was how to catch a chicken. Take a minute to think about that. How to catch a chicken. Now, chicken is a very smart bird. Now, chicken knows when you're trying to catch it. It'll see you. It'll notice that the patterns are off. It'll notice that something's quite not right. Somebody's trying to get me. So that chicken will watch you, and when he thinks you're about to get him, boom, he's gone. That chicken is gone. So you wasted a whole lot of time trying to catch the chicken. So you felt like a failure. You felt like, well, I'll never be able to catch this chicken. So I'm just going to give up. But no, you can't give up. Your job is to catch that chicken. So you have to find the resilience to dig down deep inside to figure out, how do I catch this chicken? What do I need to do to catch the chicken? I'm going to tell you how to catch the chicken. Now, chickens are very smart. Like I said, they know when somebody's trying to get them. They know when something's not right. So the way to catch a chicken is you have to corner the chicken. Now, you can't just run up on a chicken and make it run into a corner. No, you've got to be just as smart as the chicken. So what you do is you slowly work yourself up to the chicken. You teeter-totter around him, kind of maneuver it, kind of guide it in where you want it to go. At the same time, you're cornering the chicken, putting it in a little tight box so that when you jump at it, you got it. That's resilience. You figured out how to overcome your failure. You figured out what it takes to catch this chicken. And you did it. And that's the same approach that you need to have in your business. You cannot be afraid to fail. There's always growth in failure. You hear me? There's always growth in failure. You always learn something. You learn something that helps you to do it better the next time. But if you don't have the resilience to say, hey, I failed, but I need to get back up and do it again, you'll never be successful because you've given up. You've thrown in the towel. You've decided, I'm not good enough. We don't want that. Like when catching that chicken, you decided, let me figure out what it takes to catch this chicken. No matter how long it takes, I'm going to figure out what it takes to catch this chicken. You need to have the same approach in your business. What does it take for me to be successful? I'm not afraid to fail, because in failing, I'm going to learn something that's going to be helpful and beneficial to me going forward in my business. Now, some of the things that people have a fear of when it comes to failure in business, I think there are a few things that keep people from being successful and overcoming their fear. And one of it is perfectionism, trying to be perfect, thinking that business is going to be perfect, thinking that everything that you do in your business is going to be perfect. I'm going to tell you something right now that you may not know. That's not going to happen. No business is perfect. No business is going to come without any hiccups. There are going to be hiccups. So your business is not going to be perfect. So if you're going in with the mindset, if it's not perfect, I'm not going to do it, then you've already failed. You've already failed. So you need to change that mindset of understanding that no business is perfect. And that just causes you to be fearful of trying to do what you need to do. So just let's get that out of your mind right now, that your business is not going to be perfect. Now another thing that you need to consider is self-esteem. How are you feeling about yourself? How are you feeling about your abilities? How are you feeling about you being able to achieve the things that you want? Do you have a positive approach? Are you upbeat? Are you excited? Are you motivated? Do you feel like I'm going to get it done? I can do this? Or is it more of, I just don't think I have what it takes to get it done. This may not be for me. I don't really think I'm the person for this. Where is your self-esteem? You need to have more confidence in yourself. What did I tell you from day one? You are your biggest investment. You are the thing that will create your success. So your self-esteem needs to be way up here. That you're confident, that you're excited, that you're motivated about doing what it takes to be successful. You create that. And one last thing that I say that we have to be very mindful of when it comes to fear is self-sabotage. Are you sabotaging everything that you're doing? Are you finding things to nitpick, to overthink, to just put in front of your success to say, look at this, look at that. This is why I can't be successful. Those are things that you are putting in your way of success. Nobody else. You're self-sabotaging your success. Be careful not to do that, because that comes from fear. All three of those things are based on fear. We can't have fear. Fear is not something that you want to have in your mindset. But if fear does happen, I want you to have the resilience to get back up until you get it done. Now that you've heard these three things, you have to figure out now, how do I apply these to my business in order for me to be successful? What are the steps that I need to take to understand when it's time to make a change? To understand that the way that I'm going now in my business is not working, and I need to take a change in another direction. You need to find what it is that informs you that that action is needed. The second thing is mindset, changing your mindset. How do you feel about the business that you're in? How do you feel about the things that you're currently doing? Are they things that you really want to be doing? Are they aligning with your goals and your dreams? Or are you just going through the motions doing something just to say you're part of a business? If so, then it's time for you to change your mindset, change your focus. Find something that motivates you. Find something that draws your interest and your passion in, so that you can put the time and energy into it that is needed. And the last thing is, don't be afraid to fail. Once you've found the thing that you really truly want to do and to be successful in, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to fail. When things get tough, things get hard, you get knocked down, find the resilience to get back up and say, this is my dream, this is my goal, this is my passion, and I'm going to see it through. It's just like catching that chicken. You found a way to catch the chicken. Now you still need to find a way to catch your success in your business. And you can do it if you take these three simple approaches in reinventing and investing in yourself. Okay, so we've talked about some of the things that we need to overcome when we think of failure. That's self-sabotage, low self-esteem, things like that that cause us the fear of going forward and not achieving what we need to achieve. The biggest thing that we need to have is resilience. That means when something goes wrong or something's not right, get back up until we can get it done. Find the strength, find the courage, find whatever it takes within you to make you understand that what you're doing is very important to your success. So dig down, find that resilience that's within you and say, I can do this. I'm going to do this because this is what I'm supposed to do and I'm going to be successful at it. Hey, I hope this series has been very helpful to someone. Reinventing yourself, learning, understanding when it's time to make a change, reinventing yourself, changing your mindset, reinventing yourself. Don't be afraid to fail. If you apply these to your business strategies, I think you will be very successful going forward. I thank you again for taking time with me on Man on a Mission to learn about these great important tips and look forward to talking to you real soon.